Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle up,
huddle up, huddle up, huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up.
huddle up.
We got the Week 15 post-game show.
Yeah, man.
After a dub, we needed that victory, man. It was very pivotal. I want to start with, well, you got your boy Mike.
Got Zay in the front this week, man. Hold on, let's get with the people first, man. We appreciate y'all once again, as always. We always say, we always will say it. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing. Thank you to all the new people who show love. If you, wherever you from, once again, like we say every time, let us know where you from.
Yeah.
Whether it's the first time or you want to do it more than that. We get interesting people every week. It's really, really dope to see. Thank you to everybody who's just a constant, somebody who's a part of this community that we all building together. We really, really appreciate that. We see the people that come every week.
Continue commenting and subscribing,
episode.
man. That's really helping us get further into the algorithm. And we respect y'all opinions, man. Like, we appreciate that, man. We putting this content out for y'all and for the love of the Ravens. So, you know, it feels good to build this community with everybody, man. Like,
and most of the comments are constructive. Some of them are just people venting, yeah, I mean, but it's all, for the most part, they've been relatively respectful.
The only one I gotta call out.
What's up?
And we usually positive, but it was somebody said get rid of Lamar, yo. Like, yo, you gotta stop that, yo.
Got a simple no.
You gotta stop.
You just got
that,
a simple
bro.
no on.
You got, but you don't get a top 3 quarterback at multiple times back to back, yo. You gotta chill, bro. Like, you gotta chill.
I'm like, is this person even a real Ravens? Like, have you been around to watch the Ravens over there?
Crazy.
There was years the Ravens were a quarterback away for years with excellent defenses and just players. And it was like, yo, just need a quarterback. You finally get a franchise quarterback, and it's like, you just like, oh, let's move. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
Bro. It's not easy to get a franchise quarterback, yo.
And again, thank y'all. But to lead into this week, Joe Burrow said he didn't want to play football no more in a post-game show last week.
Yeah.
And everybody let that slide,
This
yo.
didn't help, yo.
Bro, he looked like he didn't want to play football, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but he looked like he didn't want to play football, yo.
Yeah, at a certain point in that game, it looked like he was like, man.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, too. I'm glad he ain't spit on nobody.
Oh, yeah. I don't think the way they were, the Ravens was, yo, let's talk about the physicality.
Too cold.
Today,
yeah, it was too cold.
Just the most physical, like, offense, defense, and special teams probably seen in a long time.
The only dominant performance we've had on the season.
Yeah.
It's week 15,
Yeah, I don't
yo.
count that Browns game, yo.
This is fatigue, yo. This is fatigue, bro. We've been through a lot. That was a Ravens defense out there. Even, because we thought Gilman was going to start bluffing when he missed the tackle early in the game, but he really, he even started crashing out, sturdy and up, throwing people out of bounds. I'm like, that's
he started using the sideline finally.
You know what I think it was? The spirit of Edward.
Yeah.
And then Sizzle talking crazy on Marshawn Lynch and them platform, and he's a Ravens GOAT.
Like, yo, these players can play, yo.
Yeah.
Now, I understand.
Good job, defense.
If you want to get them riled up to kind of play better, but, like, the last couple of weeks, like, if it wasn't for some weird ref stuff and some drops, I mean, that's on the players, and fumbles and things like that, they really should have won, like, 3 more games, yo. But it happened. It is what it is. And not only did Joe Burrow look like he was ready to quit, yo. The team looked like they was ready to quit.
I appreciate it. Know when it was? I think you called it out. It was a play on the third quarter or maybe late second. Derrick Henry broke a run, but it was like 5 people that made business decisions. Man, and then it was like the last dude, like lightweight wrapped up high. Like, I'm still not hitting him hard. I just want to make sure.
We saw Geno Stone just touch his jersey.
Yeah.
He went like this, yo. Like, yeah. I already knew. I was like, that's why.
The man.
In that second half, I was like, yo, this is a running half. This is why I don't want to get to the negative stuff. Let's just get it out the way. That's why I was so. I had a mini half crash out here, like while the game was happening.
Oh, we was crashing out
when they ran it and they couldn't stop them. That was the bottom of the third, the top of the fourth. I can't remember now, but anyway, it's towards the end.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, they did 3 straight pass plays. Lamar got sacked on like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they just got past the 50. They literally could not stop the run. They making business decisions. It's cold.
Second quarter or third.
No, it was late. It was later.
Nasty,
it was later.
Bro.
It was later. It was like they could have really kind of just ended the game.
The nail in the coffin. Know what else?
Gave them life, yo.
I mean, the line played much better than normal.
It was shaky early.
Falele, that first offensive drive, y'all gotta stop letting him start, bro. Yo, it was literally. And Rich called me. This is how crazy it was. My brother, we on the phone like, yo, did you just see Falele? Yo, It was a quick like a 3-and-out on a 3-and-out on a drive. Second down, he's down on all fours, and it's just people running around him. Third down, gets Lamar sacked blindside by like two big dudes, and it's like he just was out there standing like, what do I do from here? But I think it still boils down to coaching. If you don't want to change your personnel, you know it's that bad, look at what happens when we just run the ball.
Yeah, they couldn't. They didn't. It was so cold.
Look at what happens when we just run the ball.
That's December and January football. It's cold like that, yo.
Yeah.
Trust your guys, and you ask your franchise quarterback to make 3 to 5 big plays, and be smart with the football. Like Lamar. Well, let's get some of the. So, no matter of fact, I don't even want to get on any of the negative stuff at all.
No, we need to
because
talk
it was
about,
negative and some positive came after, so it isn't all negative. But I want to talk about the positive.
Let's start with the turn of the tides then. Your boy Tre'Davious Robinson with that crazy sack. Tavius Robinson with that sack. Yep. And I can't remember whether it was the first quarter or
it was early.
Quarter. It was
like
early.
It was like their first or second.
But it was
drive.
getting sketchy, and he made them lose mad yards.
Pushed them out
of field goal range.
So hold on, he did 2 key things. Bringing him back was so key this week, and I kept saying it, yo. I'm looking for because he can play inside and he can get outside. He had that one to push them out of field goal, just scoring position, period, in the first quarter. And then he had the game-sealing pressure that made Joe Burrow throw the interception, pressure up the middle to Kyle Van Noy. And Uncle Kyle came out and handed it off to Gilman on some smart stuff because I was nervous. I was like, please don't blow a hamstring out here.
Yeah.
You don't need to be running. Handed it off to Gilman. But Tavius Robinson to start the game and close the game, yo.
Closed out.
So pivotal this week, man.
And
pivotal,
that makes me feel good about my pre-show prediction because I said I believe in the defensive trenches more than the offensive trenches, and y'all showed up today. You feel me? Like y'all shut some folks out.
This is the most pressure they've gotten, like probably all season as a collective. We haven't stuck
nobody in so long. It's ridiculous, bro. Like that was a good game, great performance by the defense, bro.
Let's talk about it, yo. 3 total sacks, but they had way more pressures than that, yo. Like they had 10 quarterback hits.
Yeah,
because there was a lot Joe was getting out at the last second or just getting hit right after, yo. Mike, and listen, it's the Bengals O-line. This is why it made me so mad they didn't get more pressure on Thanksgiving because it should have been exactly like that. But that's a positive sign.
That's why I respect the fact that you are excited right now because 2 weeks ago we saw something completely different. They made this team look like they're good, and they are not, bro.
Didn't make any sense.
They are not, bro.
Made no sense.
And we held ourselves accountable, man. We played like crap. But they suck, bro. And Joe Burrow said he doesn't want to play football. Like, yo, y'all got to stop letting that slide for y'all favorite quarterbacks. Dude, can y'all imagine if Lamar, after one of those bad losses, was like, it's just not fun for me like that anymore, you know?
It's a lot going on.
I got a lot going on in my personal life. They never give us those type of passes.
Yo, they got shut out, yo.
Cooked.
Shut out, yo.
Threw multiple picks. Was doing all kind of weird stuff.
You know how hard it is to get a shutout in the NFL? That hasn't happened.
And he threw
often,
2 picks last week, and they still was gassing him up. They was gassing Joe Burrow up like he was a GOAT, and he said he don't want to play football no more, yo. You should have heard how they was talking about him in the pre-show. And there was one person that said he don't want to play football no more. What did they do?
That was Nate Burleson.
Snipped it over real quick. They was like, yeah.
He was like, I hear that because
they started talking about the Chiefs in the Chargers game. They didn't even entertain it.
They gave him about 15 seconds, though.
They looked at him.
Yeah.
Nobody entertained it. And they started talking about the Chiefs and the Chargers.
I still see the competitive edge. It's just, things. And Nate Burleson was like, man, it sounds like Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
It sounds like Andrew Luck.
It
sounds like Megatron. Yo.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. Say, I'm keeping it. I'm just saying, man. It sound like he sound like he don't want to play football no more.
Joe Burrow might quit this season, yo.
That game.
We calling it out early. Like if they lost right now and they get dogged like the next couple games, he quitting this season, yo. Or he just going to crash out and just be like, y'all got to trade me or I'm not doing anything. You feel me? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, yo. He's like, it's the injuries are piling up, but today in the cold, getting hit 10 times, yo.
Yeah,
and your team sucks, yo. And you not playing well because he wasn't playing well, yo. You just gonna be like, we gonna see though, man. Another person
play football no more.
He didn't look like he wanted to play at the end.
Y'all
of the game.
Boy don't want to play football no more. Yo, no top quarterback has said in this era that they don't want to play football anymore. Y'all boy is on trial, yo. I remember all these people acting like Joe Burrow was the greatest thing since sliced
Andrew
bread.
Luck was the last one.
With 2 top receivers. Andrew Luck never had 2 top receivers.
Not like that. We said, yo, if he only got 1 or less than that, how much is he, but it is what it is. I want to shed some more light on, yo. We mentioned him since he's been here, yo. But I love, yo, even in post-game interviews and stuff, yo, Draymond Jones he's like a Raven player. Yo.
He might be
the nastiness over the edge.
I think next year he could be the nasty guy to get everybody riled up. We saw this.
Yo.
Stop crying. then he hurt his leg.
Yeah,
and did push-ups to feel better.
Yeah, to get himself back in it. Yo, I said, oh nah, yo.
Y'all wonder why
Draymond
I do the
different.
burpees in the morning, yo. I'll be on my Draymond, yo. In your mind, yo, you got, he fortified in the temple.
Draymond, yo.
My man hit 10 diamond push-ups and was in 2 plays.
They took the camera off of him, brought it back like 10 seconds later. He was still doing push-ups. So, yo, he bust out like 75 push-ups, yo.
Yo did 75 push-ups to warm his leg up after the injury.
The refs were trying to calm him down when he was making fun of Burrow, yo. He told the ref, he was doing this to the ref. I say, oh, yo, nah.
I ain't gonna lie,
the
though.
truth, yo.
We do, Draymond,
he was putting that pressure on there.
Defense played well, but the scary thing, yo, my man Sturdy Teddy got hurt on that punt, yo.
Non-contact, yo.
Sturdy Teddy, please, yo, let it be something minor, yo.
Yeah.
And Sturdy Teddy smacked somebody the first defensive drive in the backfield.
Yeah.
Sturdy Teddy, please, yo.
Yeah, Teddy, yo.
Sturdy Teddy, please.
Buchanan, if you don't know, yo.
Yeah, and he was down there about to crash out on the punt.
Oh, yeah, he was about to smoke
and then he got something with his leg. I'm hoping it's not a
what I will say is
ACL, because that was weird. Anytime it's nobody touching you, just fall and you look like you grimacing like somebody hurt you. We watch a lot of basketball. That looked like when folks just fall.
You seen it in football. I remember Donovan McNabb tore his joint, just running to the sideline and just pulled up. For people who know, from the 2000s era, like, these things just be happening, yo. We've seen it countless times, period, yo. But, like, that didn't look good, yo. But what I will say is, I'm going to give him some credit, yo. Salute, yo, because Trent Simpson came in.
Yeah, good job, Trent.
And didn't look crazy, yo.
Good job, Trent.
He didn't look crazy, yo. First of all, he's been playing solid when he's been playing edge. So I like what he's been providing for the team for the most part, yo. Since we were saying it before they finally did it. It was like, yo, I think he should be rushing the passer, yo, playing on the edge, yo. Like,
and on top of that, the defensive line was getting more pressure, so everybody looked more set and in place.
Travis Jones was after fresh off the contract was looking
Mike
scary
Green
today,
too.
man.
Your boy Mike Green was close, but he just didn't get it. But he was fast.
He got one.
Like, he was in there. Kyle Van Noy played good.
Oh yeah. Kyle had the one penalty. We was like, oh man, they could have got him off the field. But Kyle added a few pressures. He got the claim closing.
Yeah, he
interception.
got the interception and handed it off to Gilman.
That's what we talking about. Locked in teamwork. Tavius gets the pressure. Kyle gets the interception. Doesn't drop it. Mm-hmm. And then he hands it off to somebody who's faster, who can get in the end zone.
The young fresh legs. Go get you 6. Man. Go get 6 real quick,
Teamwork, 3 play. Well, the whole, it takes everybody to make that all 11 on that side to make that play work, even if they're not close to the ball. They got to do their job. But, like, those 3 just locking that game up, yo. I was like, that's what you want to see, yo. And it's in the red zone. You're so weird is I'm nervous for the Ravens a lot of times on offense in the red zone. Well, now it's proved out. I was nervous weeks ago, but then it's been proven out. Like, it just, whatever it is. And short down, like third and shorts or whatever. Whatever, they can't figure that out. But I feel more confident a lot of times when the Ravens get in the red zone on defense.
Yeah.
They are kind of tough to score on, like get a touchdown on. They've had a few drives where they've given up. That's football, but like
that's been fortified over the season because this is the most struggles we had with Lamar. You feel me? Like, they've been in that red zone a lot of times in hot places and saved us and got us out with 3.
Yeah.
Because a couple of them games should have been straight up blowouts, yo. And not our way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, thankfully, it looked like we turned in the ties at the right time. Again, fellas, I'm thankful for this good win, yo. We needed this, bro.
Yo, today was so good, yo.
When has Lamar got to chill in the fourth quarter?
But I don't want to get to Lamar yet. Oh yeah, but
I'm just saying, Snoop got a little love.
I wanted,
got his legs warm.
It was so good today, yo. Ajabo on special teams.
Ajabo smacks somebody. Ajabo never smacks anybody for those who aren't diehard.
You can hear the
Ravens fans.
pads, yo. I said, oh. And then he got up and went crazy. I'm like, yo, you could go crazy on a hit like that.
Go crazy on that. Not on a half tackle that you didn't get, though.
Special teams, the kickoff special teams did a good job today, man. They ain't allowed them to get really past like the 30 too many times from what I remember, yo. And they feel like everybody gets to the 35 or beyond now. Like, so I was like, that was really good. Like, they locked in, yo. Punt coverage was
thankful.
A little shaky here and there, but Wester didn't get a lot of opportunities, but what he did was, especially learning from that Browns game, he was very smart with.
But what you also said,
not trying to get too close to that ball
away from him now.
Yeah, they were
like,
trying to.
They don't really let
he didn't try to
him
force it though.
Yeah,
that's what you sometimes. Yo, that's all you gotta do, yo. Like, just try not put them in position. Like, guys getting in position. You know, stalling the D out because you gotta kind of stall a little bit so they won't just come crashing in like that because they can't. They can't just hit you before the ball. Yeah. And then just getting out the way, dog.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, so that was good. Like, special teams. When the whole team is playing well, this is what can happen, yo. The offense didn't put up 40, but we got to get to some stuff. Lamar played. He didn't have the eye-popping numbers, but he played very well.
I'm going to be honest with you.
When you know what I mean?
I would like to say the opposite of that. He had the eye-popping numbers. We just can't miss opportunities like that.
No, I'm talking about on the stat sheet. He didn't have it, but I'm saying when you watch the game.
Zay Flowers dropped a touchdown and a first down that was pivotal for like 20 yards.
It's weird with Zay because
I don't understand.
He had the meanest up-down game. He had the pivotal, that crazy catch he got and got hit.
But that was after he missed that first down we needed.
And then he had the touchdown, but then he dropped it for the pick. It was just it was a weird game. Then he dropped the touchdown.
Another touchdown, bro. You gotta chill, bro. You gotta get out your head.
Like, Lamar didn't get it there perfectly, but he got it there to the point where
if you play
gotta
football
catch that.
And it's like this and it touched both your hands, no matter how you jumped in the air and it's space in the end zone.
Yeah, he had an opportunity.
I could see if he caught it and then his foot go out of bounds.
He had the space.
Bro was in the end zone like this, yo. Mm-hmm. Catch that. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah. It's he just gotta
I got it.
Yeah, he just gotta I don't know. It was just weird. It was just weird.
No,
it was up and down
because they robbing Lamar's stats at this point. You gotta think in the Steelers game, no, the Bengals game, we had a drop and a fumble on the goal line for a touchdown. That's taking 2 touchdowns away from Lamar. Yeah. Passing great dimes.
But Lamar,
you got 2 more last week, and you got this.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if the numbers ain't eye popping, what Lamar didn't do today was he didn't contribute to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes he took the sack.
He was holding the ball too much though in the back.
I thought a couple times he could have tried to either thread the needle, but I need to see the film guys from up top break the stuff down because I don't know how. If it was no separation, then you don't want a chance. If slight one, you might want to try to see if you could squeeze something in. But overall, when he took the sacks, the thing that I did like that stuff like this gets overlooked. He wasn't trying to and then loose with the ball. He knew it, got that joint, and just took the sacks, yo. That's key too, yo. You can't the fumbles and the tip passes and all of that, trying to overthink it. That's the stuff you have to avoid. And he was able to avoid that today. And the one pick was phony. But think about it. He didn't throw the ball in position at all today, really, to have a nasty pick. The one joint that was a little shaky was, and salute to this because it was big, Mark Andrews. That one could have been a pick, but Mark Andrews fought back. I got
Andrews, that's when you get paid. That's the kind of plays you make, yo. Because like it's one of those plays that's like, oh, the ball didn't get there, it wasn't a good. But don't let it be an interception. Don't let it just deflate the momentum of the team. Don't let that happen. So, Mark, thank you, yo.
And gotta we give love when it's due.
Yeah.
Mark didn't have crazy numbers either, but Mark caught that one pass.
When he was targeted, he played well. Yeah,
he
played well.
And the catch with up to the left side. If I thought it could have been called a pass interference before that or illegal contact, and I think if that doesn't even happen, he might have been able to turn it up. I don't know if he gets a touchdown, but he might have been able to turn that into 10 to 15 more yards.
Facts.
So it was good for him because one of my issues was he wasn't playing through some contact recently. Instead of there was been a few passes was like, yo, if you just fought through instead of trying to look for the ref before the play is even over, you might have been able to catch the ball, yo. Like that's all I'm saying, yo. So today was one of them days where everybody understood the importance, and this was a tough it out game. Sometimes, yo, you just gotta be sturdier than the other team, yo.
Nah, the defense,
it's cold,
yo.
The
sturdiness of the defense saved the team in general.
Yes,
overall. Every level of the defense played well.
Roquan had a few good solid hits today.
Sturdy Teddy had a couple good hits before he got hurt. Kyle Van Noy.
Kyle Hamilton didn't have a crazy game, but he just played solid. He had good hits.
Kyle Hamilton low-key would have had a sack in the backfield, but he got held early in the game too. Mm-hmm. But we bailed him out on. That was when I was complaining early when it was like a 1st and 15 and we let him get 14 yards or something like that on. It was crazy, but old man Hopkins. With the move, middle of the field, it was shoulder work. It wasn't leg in it.
His knees just moved.
He moved the left knee twice, then did the shoulder shimmy and got out of there.
Yo. That was so clean, right up the middle, yo. Every week he get at least win or lose, he get at least one nice play or catch, yo.
Yeah,
and it's lovely. It's like hopefully something like that to get to the playoffs, and that takes him over the edge for a certain game here and there, but. Still got to worry about the next game and the next game and the next game. But we was in here pumped, yo. Y'all don't understand,
I'm going to be honest with you, yo. This might be the turn of the tides. Cuzzo said it. He watched the game with us today. Like, yo, this the first time we played like we believe, yo. This was the first time we haven't had any convincing wins all this season. It started off, we had a hot offense and the worst defense. Yeah. Then we had a great defense and a horrible offense.
Now it's starting,
and we finally starting to get some continuity.
Yeah, even the last 2 games that they lost, yo. Like the offense was looking like they were coming along, yo. It's just the turnovers,
it's the disciplinary things. Like you gotta catch the ball too, though, yo. Because even last week, without the likely joint. Bateman catches that ball, and somebody else.
But they was in the red zone. That's what I'm saying. You can see the offense.
Bro.
You just gotta catch and not fumble.
And that's taking stats away from the GOAT. So they acting like he not nice, and you got Joe Burrow talking about quitting after games, and they still giving him praise over this man.
Yeah, man. Let's get to the running real quick, yo.
Yeah, I like it.
Derrick Henry, 100 yards, 11 carries.
I like it. So what's that? 1,100 on the season now?
Yeah.
I like it.
My man playing, yo, with the shaky stuff all year. The
33 years old?
No, Derrick Henry 31, maybe.
31 years old? Still OG for the football.
Yeah,
especially at running back.
Take care of himself, though. Yo, he gonna be solid for at least the next couple of years. The very least, I believe.
We'll take that.
Keaton Mitchell, 66.
I like
carries, yo.
I like
Had
it.
A couple games.
He said he only needed his 8 to 12 carries or 9 to 12 carries in the preseason.
I said it. He gonna get a breakaway or two, and I said Derrick Henry gonna get a breakaway or two. I called that, yo. I was like, yo, I knew it. I was like, it's one of them because in the fourth quarter when it was like, and they should have kept running, but I'm like, they gonna not want to tackle these guys. I said you get Derrick Henry to beat him up a little bit. You get Keaton. Remember Keaton in that 11-yard run after the 2 Derrick Henry joints, like. Yeah, they not going to win that.
Even Ali got a touchdown. Shout out Ali. I forgot Ali got the touchdown too. Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
And Lamar, he didn't run a lot, but 26 yards on 2 carries. But what was important was that key, and that's like, yo, he's getting healthy. I've been saying this last couple of weeks. He's looking better and better physically to me. That 14-yard run, he looked good, man.
Sure.
He looked good. The speed looked there. He did a little because now we've seen him actually trying to do a little bit juking. A lot of times he was getting out and then just kind of falling. Yeah. Like he looked like
and
he looking
low key for he was healthy this game because it was so cold. Like
bro.
If you injured, you ain't ready to be doing all that in that
legs,
type weather.
Yeah,
because you feel everything when it's that cold outside. So if you got something that's ailing you in any way,
no,
so that's promising. That's promising.
Yeah, I would just want to say like this time of the year, what is a total of 189 yards. I like, and really it's 192, yo, because the kneels by Huntley. Yeah, I don't want to count that, but I understand it gets counted against. So they almost ran for 200 yards, but I was calling for like a close to the 250, but they didn't get that. But they did enough. They would have gotten closer to that if they would have kept running that ball.
And I'm cool with a 24-0 skunk.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just didn't like how they gave them life though. I'm like, yo, put them in the dirt, yo. Like, and Wiggs.
No, we was bluffing on that one. That like you said, that one drive. We gotta stop that. That's what makes us lose in the playoffs and all. Yeah, like yo, why wouldn't first off? And it was like to get to that field position. Derrick Henry broke like a 20-yard run. Keaton had like a 14 or 15-yard run. Then they was like, yo, we got the first down. Let's do 3 cute plays. And it was a quick 3 and out. It was messy. That's when the interceptions happen. Yeah, that's when Lamar gets unnecessary contact.
Keep him healthy, dog. It's cold out there, and you don't even need to do it.
Yeah.
Just keep running until you prove you can't run no more. If it's a 3rd and 6 or something, then Lamar got to do what he got to do. And the way he was playing, I felt like he would have made another play if need be. But I'm like, they're not going to, they were not stopping them from getting at least 8 yards on 2 carries. The way that game was at that
bro.
point, yo.
If you look at what they averaging probably yard-wise, neither one of them was probably averaging less than like 5 yards a carry.
The lowest is Keaton, 8.3. Yo.
Yeah, I told you. Like, I knew it. I was like, every time they got the ball, it was like the wonky plays was like 3 yards, 4 yards. It's like, keep doing that. It's cold. They not a good defense. Win the game.
Salute to Marlon.
Yeah.
He got the pick.
Shout out Marlo for that.
Got that pick. He was in position and caught it. Still with the hand all wrapped.
I got nervous when he had hurt the leg too, but he got back in.
It looked like he was cramping up.
It was a cramp probably.
It looked like it was a cramp because I was
so
worried.
Cold, folks probably wasn't drinking water either because when it's cold like that, you like, yo, I'm just trying. As soon as the play over, let me just get over.
And then you loading yourself on with a lot of jackets and trying to be under the heaters, so you start sweating and stuff like that. And it's just cold. You don't in that cold. You're not putting it on your, spraying the water on your face and all that type of stuff.
Not in no 10-degree weather. You'll die like that.
So you kind of probably just taking smaller sips, like let's just get out there. But you trying to stay layered up, so you that little you perspiring just a little bit, That's like in the winter. You got to be careful when you walking and stuff places. Like they say, a lot of dangerous stuff with people who be skiing. This is a slight sidebar, but they be super layered up, and if you get lost a little bit, people be dying of dehydration and stuff like that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that,
bro. Or you getting lost in the snow and stuff like that. Yeah, because you trying to stay warm, but you sweating even if you don't feel it heavy. It's just But that's a little side joint. But anyway, it looked like it was just a cramp up. So good for him because he came back in. So that's a good sign. Because Teddy, man, we just hoping nothing crazy, man. We're hoping nothing could be getting guys back. Darius got a hit today.
Darius got a nice, clean, open field tackle. I like to see that, my brother.
Love that.
First game back out here, really, looking like you strong and ready to play football. I can deal with that, fellas.
Darius is on. They credit him with 2 totals. So just to see him get out there, and,
yeah.
I mean, they bringing
him in
the
those
reinforcements,
rotations, bro. And again, like your boy, on the D line, like I say, he the player of the game, You feel me? Tavius, that stop, literally changed the game because it was literally like I think 0-0 at that time. We had maybe a touchdown,
pushed them all the way out of the field.
All right, it finally got everything going in the way it was supposed to.
Because the offense was looking like they had been looking bluffing early, so it was like, oh boy, and then they started charging down the field. They started running all over them for a second. I'm like, what is going on, But then, big play woke everybody up, got everybody back in line, and that was very key, So hopefully Cheeto's all right, because he didn't check back into the game and was ruled out.
I didn't even notice that.
So hopefully he's fine. But
do I sound like a hater if I say this? Maybe it was the play calling. I won't say that. I just feel like the offense looked better without Bateman, personally.
I don't know. He's dealing with
I don't know.
that ankle. I don't know how. It sounds like it's not a game,
Bateman hasn't played well all season, though. Let's be honest.
That too. I spoke about this. Is one of his worst seasons, if not his worst season,
I don't.
He only got like 200 and something yards and 2 touchdowns. Cuz was talking about like at the end of the year, like last year was his best year, especially the second half of the season.
No more,
Dropping passes, getting hurt again now. Now he's back to getting hurt again.
I'm also I gotta stop holding grudges on the guys, but like last week that was egregious, bro. If you haven't been getting targeted like that, at least go get that and go get that touchdown and get us in the red zone. You feel me? I don't understand. And when it's like this, and it's nobody hitting you, it's nobody on
bro,
you.
It was open field straight.
I was confused. It was like a guy maybe like 3 yards away from him.
You should have been able to get past
caught that and ran.
Yeah, and I keep saying I was mad, because it was on my side. I'm looking like it's like I could dang near see him and look at his eyes,
away from the GOAT, bro. Y'all really making the GOAT look like he not as good as he is. With a trash O-line, we still should have won the last 2 weeks.
That should have been 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah. This should be 3 wins in a row, though.
I know.
Divisional.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but we bluff.
And they be in the playoffs essentially for the most part.
Yeah.
They would have to I think basically it would be
tank out.
Like they would have to lose every game, and then the Steelers literally would have to win every game after that. But it is.
You live and you learn, and maybe we need this. I'm telling you, 2012 was like this, yo.
I said it.
The
Is it the reverse?
And the Broncos and New England was supposed to be the teams that year.
The reverse no weapon year is what I said, yo. Is it going to be that?
But you got to think, the Broncos and New England was supposed to be the teams that
the Broncos
year.
was nice, yo.
The Broncos and New England supposed to be the teams this year. Let's get it done, fellas.
Yeah, well, not if the Josh Allen and them came back.
Oh, I forgot about the Josh Allen and them putting a stake in the heart.
Yeah, they might lose that division because they're not gonna come. They better not come to the bank and get a win, yo.
That did just happen.
They better not come to the bank and get a win, yo.
Yeah,
I'm banking on them losing that one, and that means that division might be up for. But that's next week though. But all in all, like we said, yo, like it just felt good to just see all 3 phases of the game. Just
a convincing win, yo. A convincing win.
Even
honestly, even on a coaching outside of that drive with the weird passes, this was the best sensible, practical coaching we had all season. Bro.
That was the only time really I really just was like, what's up with the coaching?
It's usually that multiple times.
It got to the end of the game. It was like, yo, like,
but it's usually, to give them credit, it's usually that multiple times again.
Yeah.
But like 2 or 3 times where it's like, bro.
No times, yo.
Yeah, let's make it none.
No times.
Let's make it none, fellas. But that was much better.
Just even small stuff. I just want to make sure we just shout on people out who are doing what they're doing. Like Loop, it might seem small. He didn't have to do a whole lot today, but he didn't miss any PATs.
Shout out Tyler Loop.
And he was very, very solid on the kickoff joints.
Yes.
That cold, that wind.
Yes.
He was booting him right in good, solid spots, yo, every time. Nothing crazy, no penalties this week. It's all phases, man. All phases. Stout, when he needed to punt it, did a great job of punting. I mean, that ball, that ball wasn't going to travel but so much, but he did as excellent a job as you. It was just good. This, like you said, it was the most complete game they had all season.
Finally, fellas. Convincing wins,
Some stuff that was shaky here and there, but overall, like, that's how you're supposed to play a Bengals team right now who are hanging on, were hanging on by a thread, and that just isn't better than you, yo.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
they
go
were
out there and
nowhere
dominate.
near better than us. Like, and again, yo, I want to get a line some credit. Yo, y'all played much better than normal.
They had moments.
I still don't like those back end blindside hits when Falele and them just let Lamar just get cooked. Because, like, honestly, on plays like that where you don't know what to do, hold somebody, yo.
Yeah.
Hold somebody.
Don't let Lamar get
Stop
smacked,
letting our golden boy get cooked,
don't
yo.
let Lamar get smacked,
yo. It was one play where it was 2, like, clearly, like, 295 plus pound dudes rocked him. I'm like, he's gonna feel that tomorrow. It's 10 degrees outside.
But that's what I was saying. He held on to the ball. Sometimes it's small stuff like that. Just ball holding, not making a mistake, yo. Just not being reckless and careless with the ball. Because this was one of those games where it could have flipped the other way real fast.
Yeah.
At a certain point in it, but you just gotta stay mentally and physically tough. Really, this was one of those mental games.
Yeah.
I feel like to me, yo, just mentally, like, just staying locked in, yo. Because honestly, even though Zay had the up and down game, he still made some plays. He could have just checked out.
Yeah.
If Zay checks out, we could be talking about a whole different ball game, yo. Like, honestly, it could be a whole different ball game if he just checks out and says, man, I messed up, or gets down to himself. You know what I mean? You just got to stay in there, yo.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it be looking like Mark be checking out or Bait be checking out, but we've been questioning the Bait sometimes.
Yo,
on
Bait
on
looks
giving
sketchy,
up on plays,
bro.
but that's a...
Nah, that drop last week was like so... Because it was like...
Not finishing routes sometimes look like, but...
Even like, the one touchdown Zay dropped was crazy. But the first down he dropped, when he heard the footsteps, it's like, all right, he an undersized guy. It was 2 guys crashing down on him. He was scared.
But later, though, that joint that was hanging, every receiver hate a ball just that ball was in the air for a long time. You know defenders are crashing down, yo. He caught it, kind of slid down, didn't take a full contact, got hit a little bit. It was much needed play. And then, of course, Lamar, we spoke about it, but dimed him up in that left corner, bro. That throw was phenomenal.
Yeah. Lamar looked like a much better passer than Joe Burrow in that game to me. I mean, I don't know. Stat guys, let me know.
I mean, Joe Burrow had more passing yards. He threw the ball a lot more, but he threw critical interceptions, man.
Yeah, multiple interceptions.
The Jamar Chase, he had his hands on it, but that looked like it should have been a nice, smooth, just dump down to the middle, yo. And he just completely threw it to the right side. And I mean, Marlowe came down with it, and then the end zone one, you could tell he just was. It was pressure, but he was.
If Joe Burrow and them get blown out next week, does he quit playing football?
I don't know. He might, yo.
Yo, I know that look in people's eyes, yo.
He had to look, yo.
I don't think he want to play football no more, yo. Because I will keep it a bean. Buddy is nice when he want to be, and he's not hurt, but his eyes, yo, said something, yo. Bengals fans, I know y'all hate watching. What did y'all feel from his eyes, yo? I saw y'all start booing in that stadium, yo.
There was a lot of boos, yo.
There's a lot of booing going
Brown
on in
paper
there.
bags.
Especially when he threw that last pick.
Yeah.
They freaked out on him.
You see the stands started getting empty about the second half. When they didn't score in the first half. People,
Well, I mean, it's 10 degrees.
I don't know if they got like a
gatehouse
gatehouse like us or anything, but like everybody definitely was inside at the very least if they didn't go home, yo. Like
They went home.
We've had the game or two this year where the whole second half we just not even outside the stadium. We at the bank, but we
like
not.
Almost all the home games, yo, except for like one of them.
I remember Detroit one was the first. That's the longest I ever spent in the gatehouse during the game. I missed the whole third quarter and some of the fourth. One game we was in there the whole second. Was it the Texans game? The whole second half.
Bad, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but
Bad, bro.
the season is alive. This was a literal playoff game. You couldn't lose that tiebreaker, or else they would have had to win out, and basically, like the Steelers would have had to lose out.
Yeah.
Like so, they needed to have that time. Now it's coming down to
This could
win
be-
at least one more. Of course, the Steelers shouldn't win out every game. Get to it. I think they can even be. I think they could be a game behind. They just got to win that game against the Steelers. Like,
Yeah. This could be the game, though. You remember on 106 in Park when Genuine came out in a critical condition, John, and they shocked him
back to
alive?
life, yeah.
That's Lamar today, yo. Lamar is Genuine on there, yo. 9 o'clock.
Yo, there's teams
man
that don't
said-
want the Ravens to get in there, yo. You know how people be like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't want the Chiefs getting in. I know the Ravens, they be like, oh, not the best playoff record and stuff, but they don't want them in.
All them Fugazi good teams, y'all know y'all team's not proven yet, yo. And teams with like a historically bad division.
Oh, the Chiefs are officially out. They lost to the Chargers today.
Oh, let's go. That's our kryptonite. Get them out of there. We don't want to see those guys.
That's everybody kryptonite.
No, I don't want to see Andy
Unless
Reid,
you the
though. Yo,
Eagles
you
or
know, that's
something.
when Harbaugh get extra nice in the pregame. He's giving them hugs and all. Like, yo, let's beat this guy,
the Chiefs cook. Mahomes injured too. Tough
bro. No, he
season.
not. Bro said he just don't want to play no more, yo. We not going to the playoffs. I don't play, yo. Flat out.
But good, they get it. Last game at the bank. We gonna have the pre-show, as y'all always know. But yo, we gotta turn up and turn out, yo, in there, yo. Like get
I'm
live,
still mad
yo.
they flexed it though. Like, yo, y'all gonna
I'm
have
not
us out
feeling that.
late, yo. I'm
much rather
tired,
the
yo.
early game. And it's gonna be like probably 2 degrees out there. Yo.
But this win made me not feel bad
Yeah.
about having to go sit in the cold. You know, like now I'm a
But
little,
you know the bank added options now. You got the joint in there and all of that. So if you
I
don't
ain't
want to
gonna
stay,
lie, I gotta stop being stubborn like this. But I kind of lightweight enjoy the angle we had because it's like I can see who's not playing well, and it's like obvious. You can see when folks
You got
missing
the film-
blocks,
you got the
missing,
film angle?
yeah, like the yeah. So I'm like, yo gave up on that route. Yo didn't do this. I saw that missed block. I saw him see this dude crashing over here, and now he has to run.
Yeah.
So
yeah. On to the next game,
Next
man.
week,
We appreciate y'all for huddling up. Follow us on Ravens Huddle _ that's X and Twitter and IG, and the Ravens Huddle on TikTok. We really, 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 really appreciate y'all. Great win today.
great win, fellas.